when you start wanting to be... See, the time of Michael Jackson is over with, okay? The time of Prince, that time of Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Madonna, that time is fucking over with. Okay? And the shit that we're dealing with now is the shit that Michael Jackson and Prince died behind. Everybody is scrambling right now. Don't you notice it? Don't you notice? Everybody is scrambling right now because the creatives, the corporate, everybody's trying to figure out what the next thing is going to be. Okay? What is the next thing going to be? What is next? Okay? What is going to be after social media? How are we going to stay relevant? How are we going to stay creative? How are we going to stay in your pockets? That's what everybody is trying to figure out right now. Okay? How to stay. Yeah, Bobid was the setup, okay? But now this shit has gone beyond...
Did you say Bobid?
They did. But now this shit is out of their hands. It's out of control now. Okay? But on a positive note, we're getting closer and closer to the revolution, okay? White people are waking up. Why did I say white people? Well, unfortunately, black folks, y'all still want to follow your masters. It's the way she sleeps for me, okay? Go wake 40 up. I'm really just rambling today, but you know when I ramble, that's when the live streams is when it be coming through. Actually, the revolution will be televised. The revolution is being televised right now. You don't see it happening? You don't see it happening? Honestly, I feel like Travis Scott right now is traumatized. He's traumatized. He was in trance when he was on stage. And now that he's coming off stage and he's back into reality, he's traumatized. And this will probably traumatize him forever. And it's going to be traumatize a lot of the people that were out there. And this is also why I don't do concerts like that. I don't do concerts out in the field like that. I don't like that shit because it's not safe and I'm too cute. Okay, and apparently the VIP was off the fucking chains, and that's also why I don't deal with y'all under 26. Okay, let me tell you, I don't deal with these kids under 26, and I feel bad for them because they don't have no place to really get it off. Okay, that's why whenever y'all get out the fucking house, y'all act crazy as fuck. Okay, I feel bad. Y'all don't really have no place to get it off like that, and you know, the past like 2 years have been horrible for you. I couldn't imagine what it would be to be in high school and to live through a pandemic and have to sit up under my parents. I don't know what that would be. I don't even know what it would be to be in my senior year of high school, okay, in a pandemic. I don't know what that would have to be. I know that these kids are going through a lot. And unfortunately, they're very vulnerable. Okay, they're very vulnerable, and I'm scared for these kids. I am. I'm scared for these kids, and these parents. You know, these parents are not as tight as our parents were because these parents are fucking tired too. Okay, these parents have had fuck enough too. Could you imagine what it is to have your kid no breaks, have your kid 24/7? Like I said, a lot of parents will rethink having children if they knew that they would have to be responsible for their kid 24/7. If the option of school was not there, if the option of extracurricular activities was not there, and you had to be responsible for your child 24/7, I don't think a lot of people would be sending their kids, having kids. I don't think so. And yes, these parents work a lot too, unfortunately. People are so, it's like, aren't you miserable? Aren't you miserable in the Matrix? You don't have no time, no money, no joy, no support. Well, apparently at the concert, what happened was, motherfuckers was high, drunk. It was hot. Okay, it was hot. They couldn't see. There was apparently smoke. Yeah, it was apparently smoky. People were high. I guess it was hot as hell. People were getting trampled. People were passing out. People were passing out. There's dead bodies everywhere. Yeah, people got stomped out to death, trampled to death. It was just horrible. I saw a video just before I went live. This little boy said he felt like he was in hell. He said that he was watching paramedics just go from body to body to body, pronouncing people dead. He said that there's just people getting trampled on. He was literally walking over bodies, okay? Walking over bodies to get out of there, okay? Yeah, 300 people were injured. Apparently, 8 people have died. I think that there is going to be far more fatalities. And I think that this is going to be bringing an end very soon. We're going to be seeing an end to festivals. We're going to be seeing an end to concerts and things. And this is why they're putting so much energy into this metaverse and gearing up with this alter reality. Okay? Another reason this reality, whatever this fucking reality shit is called, they're gearing this up because after Christmas, there's not going to be shit on the shelves. Do y'all realize that? So something's going on at all the ports. All of the ports right now are super backed up. I actually had a dream. I don't know how this would happen, but I had a dream that pirates started to rob the ships and rob the ports. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. But yeah, pirates started to take over the ports and it was just chaos. But I think that after Christmas time, there's going to be nothing on the shelves anymore. Pretty much I feel like 2022 is coming in with a bang. Okay. And it's starting with, this fake famine that they're doing. And then that's when they're going to start telling us when we could go to the grocery store. They're going to start telling us how much you could buy. By the end of the year, if we don't turn this shit around, they're going to be telling you what the fuck to eat. They're going to be telling you what to eat on Mondays, what to eat on Tuesdays. They're going to be giving you a very low mineral, low vitamin diet so that you could just continue to be a damn zombie. Rations, yes. Modern day pirates do exist, very much so. Yeah, this is a good time to start pickling. Okay, this is a good time to start pickling. This is a good time to start preserving. I would not be surprised if our power grids go out. So for those of you who are freezing everything, I hope that you have some other options. This is also a good time to get a generator. I would not be celebrating Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving anyway, but I'm not spending a whole bunch of money on food to waste. And I'm not spending a whole bunch of money for one meal. I'm not doing that this year. We can do a potluck Friendsgiving, but I'm not about to be responsible for the whole fucking meal this year. Okay? Black people, stop celebrating Thanksgiving. People can't get arrested for buying seeds at Home Depot. Now, if you're reselling seeds, there may be a penalty. Baby, I just got a generator, too. Okay? I got a generator. I got my water stocked up. I got my canned goods, my preserves. Okay, we're back on deck. Also, make sure that you get your flashlights, okay? Make sure you get your flashlights and things. And for those of you who are breastfeeding, okay, very important, make sure that you have an emergency formula stash because stress can impact the breast milk. So if you're in a super stressed out situation and you don't want your breast milk to be impacted, or you never know, you might not have access to food and water, and you may not be able to produce, you might not have access to food and water like you usually do. You might not be able to produce as much breast milk to have your child exclusively breastfeeding. So I would highly suggest that you get some formula and start having that stocked up. Yes, candles, okay, firewood, walkie-talkie. This is also a good time to start knowing your neighbors, okay? Some of you live next door to zombies, and you need to know that. Okay, you need to know that this is not the neighbor to be sharing with. This is not the neighbor to answer the door for. Some of you guys need to start walking around your neighborhoods and getting an idea of who's who and what's what. This is also why energy reading is very important. You need to really start focusing on that. It's starting to be able to read people's energy. On OnlyFans, I'm about to be teaching y'all how to read into people's eyes and start reading people's energies and start knowing what to look for and how to identify shifty motherfuckers, okay? But yeah, you need to look around your neighborhood because everybody in your neighborhood is not for you, okay? So you need to know exactly who's who and what's what and who to avoid, okay? And how that whole thing is going to go, okay? If you have a large family or you're a multi-family home, etc., you need to have somebody responsible for this, somebody responsible for that, okay? Get a clear plan. How is this shit going to go? You need to know who's going to be on your survival team. Who is your survival buddy? Where are you going to go in an emergency? How are you going to get there? For those of you who do not know how to navigate without GPS, I don't know what you're doing. And for those of you who rely solely on GPS, I know you've been noticing how that GPS has been tripping lately, okay? The GPS is taking you everywhere but where you need to go. Learn how to navigate without GPS, okay? Learn how to navigate without GPS. You should have a toolbox, okay? You should have an earthquake kit. I hate to say it. I live in Los Angeles too. It's any day now, California, we can have the big one, okay? Prepare. Got to have your running shoes by the door. You need to start memorizing information, okay? Like what street such and such lives on, okay? Things like that, okay? It might even get so crazy, you might be walking across country. Who knows? Who knows? Do you know how to get from California to New York City? Do you know which direction to walk? Okay? It would also be a good time to get a tangible map. Something that you could fold up and put in your pocket. Okay? Also, tactical gear. Y'all want to be cute, but I hope you got some jeans with some pockets somewhere. You got a jacket with some pockets somewhere. In my neighborhood, adjacent to my neighborhood, actually, I've been noticing that a lot of these white folks, honey, you know what they're doing with their money right now? They're building bunkers. They're building bunkers. Okay? These folks know what the fuck is going on. It's giving apocalyptic, yes, because the world is ending as we know it, okay? Unfortunately, yes, the world is ending as we know it, okay? And for some motherfuckers, the world is over. Praise God, okay? The Great Reset is among us. Learn how to do some shit. Yeah, you need to learn how to defend yourself, okay? And also, ladies, get you a little taser, get you a little weapon, a little something, because it's getting dangerous out here, okay? These men are targeting women, okay? I don't know what's happening in Atlanta. Something is happening in Atlanta. I don't know. I need to download. Something's going on in Atlanta. Did they ever catch that serial killer? I wouldn't be surprised if some shit like that starts to happen in Atlanta again either. So be safe. Be careful. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Oh, yeah. New York. I already gave you the warning. I already gave you the bird call about New York, specifically Manhattan. Okay? I gave you the warning. I gave you the bird call. And for those of you who travel by train, honey, get a bus pass. Okay? Because you do not want to be in that fucking train in the winter. Write it down. It might be February. Penn Station. Be careful. Bless you. Lincoln Tunnel. Be careful. Philly is getting very dangerous. Philly will lead us in homicide. We'll have the highest number of homicides going into 2022. Please be careful if you live in Philly. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't want to be surprised if we are out of power when it's snowing. Maybe they're still talking about, is college necessary? Are we living in the same realm of reality? Are we living in the same realm in reality?